waiting and ready to take your place if you drop the level of standard. So not talking about the goalkeeper department, but each and every player in his position is not safe because there's quality in the next line waiting to play.
Coach, some player they say that you live with them like a father. Does it help you to manage them?
Yeah, I've come from a very poor background where I grew up, and I know I grew up with lots of friends around with no fathers. You know, that is the dynamic of us in Africa. You know, and you've got to help the player to be the best version of himself first of all. And sometimes you've got to be hard, and sometimes they need an arm around the shoulder. Sometimes they need a friendly advice, not in terms of only football, but in outside life, because life does not stop after football. You know, there's other interests, there's other dreams and goals, and that is what we try to do with each and every player, to create that bond with them, to be able to get the best out of them on the pitch, because at the end of the day, each and every one of us, not only the players, the coaches as well, is on their own journey, has their own story. Me as the leader of this institution is try to get the best out of each and every one, and that's just a management style that I try to use wherever I coach.
If I'm not mistaken, at your first press conference here in Tanzania, you said that you need to add some players in order to strengthen your squad. Are you happy now, or you still have the plan to add more players?
The window is closed at the moment, and of course the scouting department, our analysts are always on the lookout for players that are available, and of course when the window is open, anything can happen. Like I said, we're at the start of the project. I came. It was very good recruitment made by the team, by Simba, and I was very much involved in the two signings, Kamara and Ateba. So those were the only two signings after I came that I was involved in. But very good recruitment made by the club. The type of project was already outlined before I joined, and I think I was just the final piece to be able to put this in place. And you can see the dynamic, the range, the profile of the players that were signed as players with potential that has not yet maximized where they are in their careers. So as we coach them, as they grow, as they learn, as they go through experience, going back to your previous question, they will grow, they will become better, and will improve, and that's just the process. And it's normal in football. If you did not qualify, your squad is too big. But now, of course, we qualify for CAF. We're not really sure what's going to happen with the AFL. So, you know, we will cross that bridge when we get there, whether we need to add, whether we need to reduce the squad, whatever we need to do in that regard. But works behind the scenes are always ongoing. If you're not signing in this window, you're signing at the end of the season. Some players are available now, some players are only available later. So that's an ongoing process that goes on in clubs like Simba.
With your squad and the quality of your squad, can you promise anything to Simba fans about the title?
My approach is clear that I don't want to be thinking too far. You know, we only try to focus on the next game, and I urge the Simba fans to do the same. As a fan, you have to dream. You have to dream to win every trophy, and I urge them to dream. You know, for us as coaches and players, we have to focus on the next game and not to get caught up in the euphoria. So I urge the Simba fans to dream, but for us, allow us to focus on the next game, and I urge them to be behind us in the next game. In each and every game, we need them to be behind us, because they made a huge difference in the last game. Going 1-0 down in such a game, knowing that you have to score 2 goals, they were behind us. They pushed us to get the 2 goals before halftime. So that is the type of power that they have, and I just thank them for that, and I urge them to be there every game we play. We can be 1-0 down, 2-0 down. We will fight until the last second, and I urge them to be behind us like they were in the last match.
Next game is you are facing Azam. Can you give us the picture? How do you see the game?
We at the first time this season now we faced you can become 90 minutes fit. That's the first part of your plan. The next parameter will be how quick do you recover between matches. And this is the first time we will play now with 3 matches between. I'm not sure how we will react. I'm not sure if I have to make 5 changes. So that is playing within 3 days, and then the next parameter will be the Doma the next day, 2 days between. So this is the first test really where we face that. Of course, we've done the necessary work in terms of our pre-season plan to be able to be ready for this, but to experience it for the first time, you will only know how your squad handles it once the game starts. Are we going to start sluggish and then come into the game? Are we going to start like a house on fire and then drop later on because we cannot maintain the playing style? That we'll know once the game starts. But we prepare like normal. Like I said, today was about recovery / restart, and then tomorrow some light tactical work. And all I know is Azam is a top team with very good players, and it's going to be a very, very tough match.
Wasafi Festival 2024. Wasafi Festival sponsored by Serengeti Premium Light, Wasafi Bed, Pepsi, Tulia Trust, na Precision Air.